Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor, and today we're going to be starting surveying and mapping studies. For the purpose of exchanging surveying and mapping experience and making progress together, Mika from the Reconnaissance Company is working with excellent knights from other squads to conduct an interesting survey and mapping exercise. And while we're here, we'll also do this small anecdote with Dahlia and Barbara, it would seem. Funnily enough, weeks ago, I left a comment under a video about these two.
So that guest from Natlan inspired your new hymn?
Looks like I walked a little too close. As I was saying, I left a comment under one of my videos suggesting that an interaction between these two might be interesting, specifically because of the fact that Dahlia knows Venti's true identity as Barbados, the god of animal, and Barbara does not. So I thought it would be neat to see Dahlia dancing around the subject with her. But if we're dealing with Natlan, it would seem that Venti might not be showing up in this particular conversation. Shame.
I was practicing outside the city and had just finished a high note when I saw a fluffy tail drooping from a tree. For a moment, I thought I'd seen a wild beast. But upon closer inspection, it was just Miss Shalonen from Natlan.
You've met Shalonen too, Barbara. And apparently during another of her outdoor naps.
Wasn't Shalonen taking naps in the library before? Why'd you switch back to trees again?
Well, she said she was worried about disturbing others by sleeping in the library, so she wanted to find a more deserted spot. But in the end, I guess she ended up being the one who was disturbed instead.
Oh, don't you worry, Miss Barbara. I doubt your voice could ever disturb anyone. Why else would she have helped you adjust the rhythm of that hymn to the animal archon?
She's just so nice. Even though she was yawning the whole time, she gave me tons of useful suggestions. It's just a shame we don't have a dance-off stage in Mondstadt. Then we could use it to test those instruments she was talking about.
We should take a trip to Natlan together.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. I haven't visited other nations much up till now. But before that, let me polish off this new hymn to the Animal Archon. I shouldn't waste all the help Miss Shalonen and that bard Venti have given me.
Looks like I spoke too soon.
Traveler, Paimon, remember to come listen to me sing. You too, Dahlia. And Venti as well, I guess. As long as he hasn't had too much to drink.
That won't be a problem. I'm sure Venti rates your songs more highly than any old fine wine.
But I almost never see him without a bottle in his hand. Oh, may the Animal Archon watch over him. He has such talent. If only he'd put it to better use.
The way I see it, the Animal Archon does look out for him. Out of all of my friends, he's one of the freest people I know. Anyway, it's almost time for confession, if you'll excuse me.
Confession? That was sudden. Then again, you did come dangerously close to outing Venti as Barbados just there, so I'm guessing you realize that and are bailing before you say too much more.
Well, Cardinal Seamus is back at the cathedral, as you might have heard. It's not every day that an opportunity to confess to him comes around. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Cardinal Seamus? Oh, right! He's that Cardinal of Daybreak guy Vark was talking about. The one who went with him on his expedition to Nokrai. Paimon heard that the expedition members were heading back to Mondstadt, but she didn't expect them to be back so soon.
But, unless I'm remembering this wrong, he's also Barbara and Jean's father.
Yes, he's my father. Jean's too.
May the Animo Archon protect you, Deacon Dahlia. It has been some time since we last met. I did not expect your first request to be for me to hear your confession.
You are the closest to our god here in the Church of Favonius. I would be honored to have you hear it.
I suspect that I am in truth furthest away. How else would I be able to see his divine glory in full?
Is that so? I thought you might say that each of us should try our best to draw nearer to him, for the eye of the hurricane is often the quietest spot of all.
I believe that Barbados, in his mercy, will not allow the hurricane to sweep through Mondstadt. Amidst the warm breezes he sends, what we should do is go beyond our city's walls and enjoy his many blessings.
Well, you certainly did that. But the winds in Nodcry must be much colder than those in Mondstadt.
Of course. And it's not as if the wind that blows through that land is Favonian in nature. We seem to have visitors outside. Deaconess Barbara among them. Are they here for confession as well?
Indeed. In a way, though, I suspect I'm better suited than she is to be the first to seek confession from you.
Deaconess Barbara is a diligent sister. May the Animo Archon protect her as well. If you would be so kind, please pass on the message that I will hear her confession anytime.
Could you not tell her yourself, sir?
I have thought about this as well, Deacon Dahlia. But a wind that has been away from home so long must take its time to find the flowers it once nurtured.
So, the first thing you did was to wait here at the cathedral?
I went home as soon as I could, but Jean was working overtime at the Knights' headquarters and Barbara had already gone to the cathedral, so... Anyway, you may begin, Deacon Dahlia.
Bless me, Animo Archon, for I have sinned. It has been 2 weeks since my last confession. I just lied to Deaconess Barbara, hiding the truth that Venti is in fact Barbados from her.
Did you just shout that in the middle of the cathedral?
You can tell her the truth, you know. Barbados said so himself.
I actually did. But she warned me that I'd be picking every last weed from the cathedral's front lawn if I said that again. Maybe you could give it a try?
For the sake of our bond as parent and child, perhaps it might be best if Barbados revealed that truth to the faithful in person. Anyway, Deacon Dahlia, please, continue.
5 days ago, I offended the Archon by accidentally losing to Venti in a game of Genius Invocation TCG. According to the rules we set, if he won, I would treat him to a drink. But if he lost, he'd treat himself to 2 drinks as punishment.
I am sure you upheld the virtue of honesty with regard to this rule, and ensured that Venti did so as well.
Indeed I did. Following his victory, I confessed to him right there and then, before treating him to 3 drinks. He absolved me, along with the others drinking nearby who were egging us on.
May he absolve us all, especially Charles. Out of any of us, he offends our Archon the most.
What?
Finally, I confessed to an act of laziness that took place 7 days ago. While working alongside Sister Rosaria and Deaconess Barbara, Rosaria and I sneaked off to grab a drink.
Should you not, therefore, be confessing to day drinking as well?
No, I myself did not drink wine. Sister Rosaria drank double, and Charles served me some juice on the side.
The sin of drinking immoderately in the day, then. What about Deaconess Barbara?
She had finished plucking the weeds by the time we returned, and had already made a start on wiping the windows. I brought her some juice.
And you and Sister Rosaria observed the principle of kindness and generosity by taking the cloth from her hands, I trust?
We did. Sister Rosaria and I finished the rest together.
Thank you. If word had reached Frederica that Barbara had been made to wipe all the windows in the cathedral by herself, she'd come and flip my desk right over.
Well, a shame that she's still out on her mission, so she can't come to see you right now. Anyway, that concludes my confession, Cardinal.
All right. In that case, copy the Favonian liturgy 3 times and the proverb 6. May the Animo Archon protect you, Deacon Dahlia.
May he protect us all. That said, are you also unaware of Miss Frederica's whereabouts? I recall that you and Mr. Varka set off for Notcry together. Ah, by the way, I must also confess, I'm asking this on Deaconess Barbara's behalf.
Perhaps Varka might know. But considering how dangerous things were in Nodcry, I doubt he had time to keep track of her whereabouts either. The letters we exchange mostly contain pleasantries, but it comforts me to know that she is well. I sent word of this home so Barbara knows as well. I would say that Jean would know Frederica's whereabouts best, but she shoulders a heavy responsibility. This family of ours.
I believe you need not worry, Cardinal. By the Animo Archon's grace, the 1,000 winds that blow throughout the world shall all return to a single place.
Indeed. Any Mondstadter who leaves their windows open inviting the company of the wind shall be guided towards eventual reunion. Let the wind lead according to his blessings. Now, if I may be so bold, would you hear my confession, Deacon Dahlia?
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Would you like to go to confession as well, Miss Barbara? I believe the Cardinal will be working at the cathedral for some time yet.
I'll be fine. My worries are quite small. Nothing worth bothering the Cardinal about. Anyway, I'm off. My sister's waiting back home. I should be helping her cook. See you, Traveler, Paimon, Dahlia. I'll invite you all over to listen to the hymn once it's complete.
That's kind of weird. Isn't the Cardinal her dad? Why does she refer to him by his title?
Well, we are standing in front of the Favonius Cathedral right now. Perhaps Miss Barbara believes that her identity as Deaconess takes precedence in this sacred place.
That still leaves the unpleasant notion that she's avoiding her father. And what does Cardinal Seamus think?
If you were to go in and ask him right now, you'd likely get a similar answer. But in the world outside, well, I suppose all we can do is let the wind lead and trust the Animo Archon to help us out.
Well, that was a fair bit heftier than I was anticipating. I was thinking it'd be a little more than a brief conversation. And that reminds me that I have yet to visit Dormant Port. Something for next time, I think. For now, I'll do one quick glance around to see if there are any other anecdotes that spring to my attention. Though, I did check before, and the one with Dahlia and Barbara was the only one I could find. Still, it doesn't hurt to have a quick glance around. And if I can get to 10 of them, it would be worth a handful of primos. So certainly worth doing if I can find them. But alas, the answer seems to be no. In which case, let's go with Mika. Actually, right before that, we can check the travel accounts. Ah, and I only need one more as well. Okay. Nothing I can do, alas. So, off to Mika. And
On
his
me.
map-making event. Oh, looks like he set up a small base camp out here. I can't help but notice. Giant plushy versions of Eula and Jean, it looks like. Oh. Yeah, kind of figured. Though he wouldn't have voiced lines for this. Oh well. What are you guys doing here? There's no need to be shy. I think that Varka has a better claim to the title of the world's best knight than Aether does. Consider it done. A little thing like that is no sweat at all. Well, that took a turn. Perhaps he's simply pursuing perfection in his cartography skills. Surveying and searching challenge. Are we up for a scavenger hunt? I'm new to this, and so is Paimon. So I guess I'll be nation hopping. Well, let's not oversell the traveler, shall we? Is that Varka in the tent? Hard to be sure when he doesn't have his twin greatswords on him. Alright. I wonder what we can chat about. Funny you say that. There are two of them, so they could be in two different places. Though, I am most definitely nitpicking. I do know what you mean. Yep. I'd like to know how you're getting along with everyone. And what of you, Elowen? Why don't you tell me something about yourself? I'm certain that Claran could give you a few pointers on maintaining a musket. And what do you think of Trace? Tell me, what do you do on a day-to-day basis? Yes, I recall Eula mentioning them over drinks. And she wasn't very fond of them, to be sure. It's clear from your insights, Mika, that you are a true expert in the cartography field. Indeed. Now then, let's actually give this a run. Let's see. Oh, full 70. Calibration beacon. Alright. Patrolling the rolling hills. The rolling hills can easily obscure the observer's line of sight. To quickly pinpoint the location of the calibration target, you'll need the help of your compass. And it looks like there are 3 calibrations. Calibration objects set up by the knights are present within the stage. Travelers must mark their location on the map as accurately as possible. While mapping, the special map will display only limited scene information, such as the compass and simulated landmarks. The map can also display the direction that the traveler is facing, but not their exact position. When you click any position on the map to mark it, a marker will appear at the corresponding location in the scene. If the marker is close enough to the target, the measurement is successful. Compasses placed by the knights will appear in the scene to assist the traveler with calibration. Once activated, their positions will be shown on the special map. Okay. So that's the Statue of the Seven, and that's where we are now.
Here.
Let's see. Somewhere around there, maybe? Nope. Definitely not. Seems like it's way closer. Closer still. Oh, too close.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion.
Closer.
Good one.
Okay.
On me. Yeah.
Alright, so compass is right there. So I'm guessing right around... Actually, let's see. A little over to this side. So... There, I think. Oop, spot on. Oh, I hit it dead on. Ah, there's another compass. Okay.
On me.
So... It's across from the compass. And it's a little further back, so not quite at the edge. So there, I think. Nope, just about.
Weapons.
Score of 5790. Ah, and all I needed was 3,000. Okay. Scouting the winding coast. If you focus only on the distant sea, it will be difficult to determine your position. But if you pay more attention to the coastlines, which can be rather distinctive, you may be able to orient yourself better. Ooh. Oh, bunch of... Yeah, we're definitely in Fontaine now. So let's see. We're crossing a body of water. Oh, I may have another compass to help out. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we're just about at the edge. Let's see.
On me.
Okay, so there's a second bit of land over there, and we're pretty much right down from that compass. Let's see, is it? Yep, it's just about on the rock there. So, one right about there, I think. Oh, close. 2100. Alright. And the next one. right across the water from the compass. So it should be right around, let's see. Yep, that jet of rock right there. Yeah, straight across the water from the compass, so... right about... there, I think.
I like to drink on occasion.
Little
Any and
off.
every occasion. Good one.
I could have scored better. I should have gone closer to the water with that, it seems. Yep. Looks like we're going across a relatively large body of water here. By the shipwreck. Ah, and the wreck actually is on the map. So it looks to be pretty close to the middle of the rock. So, somewhere like there. Little off. Oh well. Still good enough for all the rewards. And I can confirm, yes, good enough for the rewards. So on to stage 3. Exploring the vast, unmarked plains. The boundless plains may seem to offer a wide field of vision, but they can also easily cause one to lose their sense of direction. In such circumstances, one would be wise to use suitable reference points as part of any survey and mapping of their surroundings. Oh, Natlan, huh? Okay, we have a compass. Oh, there are 3 compasses.
On me.
So let's see if I can find and activate all 3 to help me triangulate our position. Although in this case... oh, there's the second one. Fortunately, they've marked the Statue of the 7. And we can patch ourselves up with it. Or not. Alright. So, let's see if that wall is marked. Nope, it is not. But that compass is a little bit further up relative to the statue. So we aim a little below that. A little below and off to the side a bit. So, something like... here, maybe. Ooh, too far. Let's try here. Almost dead on. Alright. Ooh, 1680. Okay, next one. Ah, there's the third compass. So, this one lies no. That's the other compass, I believe. Yeah. So it's not directly between those 2 points. It's off to the side. Let's see. Looks like this curve is included. Hold on. That curve seems to go a long way down. But this item is definitely not all the way down there.
Yeah.
I wonder, does that curve include this ramp? Because it's definitely not way down that
On
way.
me.
Okay, so there's the first line. Is that considered the break? Somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, that doesn't really...
Sure feels good to get away from my
And
desk.
now too far on the
Now,
other
where's
side.
a good spot for a nap?
Ugh. Oh, now I've got it. But how much? Yeah. 1350. Not exactly great. This one's right next to the water. Ah, but hold on. It's right at the waterfall. And it is very close in line. So... here, maybe? Not too bad that time. And only needed one attempt. Alright. Okay, only a score of 3,000. So on to the next. Probing the meandering waters. While sometimes a complex environment and the various scenic elements around you can be distracting, rivers always flow in one direction. That they do. Now, do we have a statue of the Seven anywhere nearby? Ah, you were definitely in leeway. The Dragon Queller tree. Ah, so the tree is our primary landmark here. And there's another compass. Okay. And there's the third one. Okay. Now then, let's try and figure this out. So we're up from this compass. Almost straight from that one. Let's see. So I'm looking this way. Ah, hold on. Pools. One pool there and one there. Do those count? Let's see, so that... Okay, that's the little island. So we should be around here. Little above. So a little above this pool. Let's try there. Nope. On the money. Okay.
Weapons need regular maintenance. Take good care of them, and they'll take care of you when it matters most.
Ah, looks like it's right at the roots of the tree.
Yeah.
And it's down from that compass. And almost straight across from that one. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much right at the end of this route. Okay. Success. One to go. Oh, and it's very close to this compass. Well, let's see, there's a hook. That hook is kind of hard to see. Oh, there's an island. Let's go by the roots, maybe? It's close to this root. So... there, maybe? Not too far off. Okay. Good enough. Okay, 2 stages to go. Surveying the desolate crimson sands. When the surrounding landscape is monotonous, looking for a distinctive landmark becomes essential. Even amid the vast stretches of crimson sand, some ruins remain standing, never fully buried by time. Oh. So the only landmark we have is this bit of wall, huh? Definitely going to be needing the compass. And I believe I see the second one. Oh, that's all the way out there already. Huh.
On me!
So where's the third compass?
Yeah.
So I'm facing north. We're a bit down. Oh, one of the jagged edges of the map. Alright, so we're in the middle of a triangle section. So... around here, perhaps? Oh, very close. Alright.
Huh?
Ah, there are only 2 compasses to use here. So... looks like we're... we're in between those 2 compasses, and close to this wall.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
The compasses look closer on this map than they are in the real world. Let's see where that puts it. Oh, almost on the mark. Okay. 1 left. Oh, and this one is out past.
On me!
Okay. Off in the far corner. Ah, and there's a bit of rubble right about there. Let's see where that puts it. Got it. Okay. Final stage. Sketches from high ground. If the terrain you're surveying has areas with significantly higher elevation, try observing the surroundings from higher ground. A higher vantage point often means you'll have a wider field of view. Ideally. Looks like we're in Liyue again. Hold on. Is that a tree again? Ah, that tree. Definitely going... Oh, there are 4 compasses here.
On me!
Probably going to need all of them.
Ooh.
So that's one compass over there, and one here. And that one seems to be pretty close in line with this. Hold on. There's a wall right here, but it doesn't seem to be showing up. Oh, wait. Oh, that's where we are, so... Let's see, this does curve a bit. So my guess is we're right about here. Ah, got it. Alright. Let's see, there should be 2 more compasses. Ah, found one. Nope.
On me!
Can go a fair ways this way. Though we can't quite reach that fast travel point. Ah, and there's the last compass.
On me!
So there's a compass right there. So it's a little down. Down from that compass. Almost directly in line with the tree. Oh, hold on, is this... In a hollow, so... Right around here, maybe? Ah, just about. Alright. One to go. Okay, almost directly across from that compass. And a little down from this one. And it is on this slightly elevated rock. So it should be right around here. Oh. Whoops. 22 meters off. Closer to here, then. Nothing I still missed. Yeah, that's a bit tricksy. Well, that got it, more or less. And in the end, we have just enough. Okay, with that, we've cleared everything, so let's collect our winnings. Alright. Now to report back to Mika. That was quite a novel experience. You've done a good job too, Elowen. So this is what a camp meal among the Knights of Avonius would look like. The curriculum was a complete success. Alright. Now we can collect Battle Pass rewards. And, since we have another wish or two at least, we'll head to the statue of the Animo Archon. Make our wishes. At present, we're sitting at 70 pity, with no guarantee. So, we're getting close to soft pity, but we're not quite there yet. So, let's see if we can get lucky and get Linnea slightly early. $71, $72, and 73. 4 star. Eat Lua. Oh well, I did need more of him. But 73 is as far as we go for the moment. Getting very close now. And that brings us to Lua to C4. Bumping defense by 200. Not bad. But on that note, we'll end today's episode. If you enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story, and my playthrough of Honkai Star Rail's main story. And if you want a sampling of my own creative work, do check out Dragons Falling from the Sky. And, as always, have a good day.